You only need a few basic ingredients to whip up a homemade barbecue marinade. This is a really easy way to add flavour to whatever you're barbecuing. Plus, you can have everything done ahead and all you have to do is fire up the barbecue. I'm going to show you how to make a satay marinade, a Portuguese-style barbecue marinade, and a Miso barbecue marinade. I'm going to start with a satay marinade. This is great for chicken skewers, but it's also quite versatile, so you can use it with beef, pork, salmon, or prawns. It's best to make your marinade in a bowl large enough to fit all the ingredients, and that way you don't have any unnecessary washing up. This satay marinade has two main ingredients. First one, coconut milk and peanut butter. And these are going to create that creamy, nutty base to the marinade. Just give them a stir together. Now I'm going to add some flavour to the base. I've got some lemongrass, soy sauce, fish sauce, some finely grated ginger, some lime rind and lime juice, brown sugar, ground coriander, ground cumin, some turmeric, and some chilli flakes. And that's your marinade. It's really easy. At this point, you can cover the marinade with plastic wrap and pop it in the fridge for up to 3 days. But I'm ready to use it, so I'm going to add some chicken. And I'm going to pop them in, and these will make our beautiful satay skewers. And get all those flavours all over the chicken. I'm going to cover this and put it in the fridge for about an hour, but you can put it in overnight and those flavours will really penetrate the meat. Now that the chicken's been marinated, I've skewered it, and I'm going to cook it in a grill pan, or you can cook it on a barbecue. The sugars in the marinade will start to caramelise, so you may want to cook it on a lower heat just so that they don't burn. What can you do with leftover marinade? I've drained it into a pan and I'm going to show you how to make it safe to eat. I'm going to put it on the stove and bring it to the boil for 2 minutes. This will get rid of all the nasties from the raw meat and it's safe to eat. And then you have a delicious sauce ready for your skewers. Now here's how to make an easy Portuguese-style barbecue marinade. Again, it will go with any meat or seafood, but I'm going to marinate some lamb cutlets. To make the marinade, we're going to blend together some red wine vinegar, oil, paprika, brown sugar, dried oregano, some fresh thyme leaves, crushed garlic, and some finely chopped chilli. If you like a milder flavour, you can just leave the chilli out. And I'm just going to stir it until the sugar's dissolved. At this stage, you can cover the marinade with some plastic wrap and pop it in the fridge for up to 3 days. I'm ready to get started, so I'm going to marinate some lamb cutlets. And make sure you give them a good coat. You want to get all that beautiful flavour into the meat. Okay, just cover them with some plastic wrap and pop it in the fridge for at least an hour or overnight. Now that the lamb's had a chance to soak in all those wonderful flavours, I'm going to cook the lamb in a grill pan or on a barbecue over a medium heat. I like to cook my lamb for about 4 to 6 minutes for medium. Another way to use up any leftover marinade is to brush them over the meat as they're cooking. But make sure you turn the meat over and cook it for about a minute, just so that you can cook off any of the raw marinade. Lastly, I'm going to show you how to make a Miso barbecue marinade. This goes really well with seafood. To make the marinade, combine spring onions, mirin, soy sauce, Miso paste, sake, some caster sugar, finely grated ginger, and sesame oil. Give it a good whisk to break down the miso. Again, you can cover the marinade with some plastic wrap and pop it in the fridge for up to 3 days, or you can use it straight away. I'm adding some salmon fillets to the marinade, and I'm going to let them marinate for about an hour. Give them a good coat by turning them in the marinade. To cook the salmon, drain it from the marinade and pop it in a char grill pan over medium heat or on the barbecue. I've cooked the salmon skin side down because the initial heat will make the skin go nice and crisp. Keep an eye on the marinade because you don't want it to burn. It's got a really high sugar content from the soy sauce. You may need to turn the heat down just a little and cook the fish for a bit longer. Salmon takes about 2 to 3 minutes each side to cook on the barbecue. There you have it, 3 easy marinades to get you sorted for the barbecue season. For more easy recipes, head to our barbecue playlist here. And to make sure you don't miss out on any of our videos, click here to subscribe.